Hello guys, welcome to this video. So in this video I will show you a library inside React.js which can be used to actually allow the user to zoom in inside the images and zoom out. So this is actually the library. So you can see if I tap on the image, it is actually zooming in inside the image, and also it can zoom out as well. So in this way you can toggle the zoom kind of an effect, and you can basically do this for any image, and when the user clicks on the image will zoom in and like this is actually the module specifically designed for React.js applications. If you have an image that you want to display to the user, and when the user taps on the image, the image will zoom in, something like this. So the actual name of the package is React Quick Pinch Zoom. So if you just go to npmjs.com and just search for this package, the very first package which comes, the name of the package is React Quick Pinch Zoom. So it is almost having 23,000 weekly downloads. So this is actually the command. I've already installed it. So I will just show you a very basic example. So first of all, just make a simple functional component, and then we just need to include this using the import statement. So we write import, and it contains this component quick pinch zoom, and it also contains this function make 3D transform value. It all will be coming from this package which is React Quick Pinch Zoom. So almost it is a size 16.33 kilobytes is the size of this package, and we are importing these two things from it. And now we will need an image that you want to display. So you can take any image URL from the internet, and we will be displaying this image. And now to display this image, we need two variables, two state variables. First is the reference to the image. For this, we'll be using the useRef hook inside React.js. And secondly, for controlling the scaling, to keep track of how much zoom in the user zooms the image. So for this, we will have this useState variable. Initial scaling value will be 1. So it is just to control the zoom level of the image. And now we will be embedding the actual component. So now the component name is quick pinch zoom, and inside this you will embed your image. So whatever image that you want to display, in the source parameter we'll be putting the image reference and the actual source of the image, which is inside image URL. So if you just do this, if you don't pass any option, just embed this image and just see in the browser, it will look something like this. So the image is looking something like this. It is just displaying it, but when I tap on the image, nothing happens. For configuring the zoom level, we do need to add a on-click listener to this image. So we just need to bind a on-click listener. So when we click on the image, we need to zoom inside the image. So for this, we will be binding this custom function, which will execute whenever you click on the image, handle click. So now what this function will do, I just want to define this function right here, handle click. So inside this function, we need to zoom inside the image. For zooming it, we have this function set scale, which we have declared. We are using this function, hook function. So whatever is the previous scale value, we will increment this inside this callback function. So we need to toggle the new zoom level. So what we will do, we will declare a new scale, and whatever is the previous scale, if it is equal to 1, then we will be doing it to 2. If it is already 2, then we will make it 1. So we are just using this ternary operator. We are having this condition that if the previous scale is 1, then increment it to 2. If it is already 2, then decrement it to 1. So after this, we first of all need to get the reference of the image, so we can destructure like this from the image reference. and then we can actually manipulate the transition, and we can apply a simple transition to the image transform. And here you can customize this. We are using 0.3 second and easing, so for the zooming effect it will take 0.3 second to complete. And then we will actually zoom in the actual image. So for this we'll be manipulating the transform property, and we will scale it to the actual new scaling property, which is new scale. So it will apply the zoom, and after that we will return this new scale from this function. So if you now try to click on the actual image, again nothing happens. We again need to inside this parent component that we are using this from this package, we do need to configure a function. When the zoom level updates, we need to bind this on update function. So there is this on update function available. So I will define this custom function. So what this function will do, on update will actually zoom the image. So inside this function on update, we will use the use callback hook, and inside this we will have the x coordinate, the y coordinate, and the scale. And inside this we will get the reference of the image like this from the image reference. After getting the reference, we will simply use this function which is available, make 3D transform value, and inside this we will simply pass the actual x coordinate, y coordinate, and the scaling part. And then image.style, we will set this property, this function which is transform, to whatever is the value, and this will have square brackets. So this completes the configuration part. So if you now, all the source code will be given in the description. So if you try to now click on the image, you will see the image will zoom in, and you can actually zoom in, zoom out. All these functionalities will be present. So you can do this for any image inside your React.js application. You can zoom in, zoom out using this package. So it's a very handy package. It's useful for zooming in, zooming out of the image. So thank you very much for watching this video, and do check out my website as well, freemediatools.com, which contains thousands of tools regarding audio, video, and image. And I will be seeing you in the next video.